Alright guys, so this is part 2. I want to show y'all, actually part 3, I want to show y'all how I do my after run. Show y'all what I do. Alright, so first thing that I do is I go ahead and disconnect my tank. I already took them off. Disconnect my tank, put it to the side for a second, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow out this head. Alright, so we're going to blow out this head. Make sure there's no dust or dirt in there. Alright, so out from around the carburetor, make sure there's no dust and dirt. Hang on, let me blow this off too. Alright, so we're going to take some alcohol. We're going to put some alcohol in the tank. Just like so. Make sure your lines are up because it can run out the lines. Okay, so I'll just shake it up. Then I'll let that sit for a few minutes. That sit in there for a few minutes. Alright, go ahead and pull my air filter off. Didn't really run it enough to really have to worry about cleaning it. It's not dirty. So remember, I took this carburetor off of the Dynamite Big Red 0.28. It works perfect on here. I just need to get it dialed in. My slide is not. Yeah, she's cooled down enough. Always at bottom dead center right after you run the truck. Glow plug out. It's real important, guys, that you blow out that cooling head so you don't get any dirt or any debris down in the cylinder. Let's get this out of the way. Let me go get the bump starter real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. Also, right after I run, after I use my glow igniters, this thing, man, this is like 3 years old. It's Old Faithful. That Dynamite one with the gauge on it is a good one, but it runs down real fast. So, but again, I don't have a good enough charger to charge those glow plug igniters. Alright, so what I do, I'll go ahead and get it on the box. And alright, so we're going to take a little bit of after run, and what I use is 3-in-1, half 3-in-1, really 3/4 3-in-1, and the rest Marvel Mystery Oil. So make sure there's nothing around the carb. I will open up the carb. So 5 drops in the head, 3 drops in the carb. And then normally I use a rag. Let me see if I got one. Normally I'll use a rag and I'll just put it over it like so. Turn the box on would help. Run it through there. Always shake your shit up too. 3 more drops. 2 drops. Do it again. And I'll do it one more time. 1, 2 drops. And then I'll go ahead and close the carb back up. Come on now. I'll close the carb back up. And 2 drops there. And I'll hit it again. And then I'll work the slide a little bit. Work the slide just a little bit, just to get the oil. Alright, that's it. Make sure we're at bottom dead center. I mark my flywheel. I've noticed the bump starter takes my mark off, so I've been marking it on the side. And then I have a mark on the crank right there as well. So, got that. And then I'll put a cap. Put a cap on the carb. Nothing gets in it. And then I'll put a cap on the inlet. Got the inlet. My glow plug back in. Y'all be careful you don't mess up the threads on these head buttons, because if you're like me, don't over tighten them. If you're like me, you got the Pico P3, you're not going to have an opportunity to replace it. So I haven't been able to find one yet. Muggy's looking for one for me. So that's basically my internal after run on this thing. My mesh, got that tick. Got that tick, I've got a good mesh. Not too much, not too close. So all we got left to do on this now, I gotta go back to work tomorrow, man. But all I got to do on it now is like I said, set the slide. I need to open it just a little bit and set my endpoints on my servos, and should be good to go. So we'll do another running video on this thing once I get those things accomplished. But in the meantime, I'm going to this table must be leaning. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned up. What I'll do is I'll blow it off real good with the compressor. I pull my radio tray out right here in my electronics, and then I'll clean it up real good. I'm not going to go as far. It's pretty dirty too, but I won't pull the front and the rear clip off on it. I'll just spray it down real good, make sure there's no dirt in and around the bearings, and then I'll hit all my bearings with high-speed oil. It's been a while since I broke it all the way down, so it's a possibility. I may go ahead and just tear the whole thing down. But for now, for tonight, I have so much to do. I got to tear down the LST and find out what was wrong in the transmission and some other stuff. So I'll probably just blow this one out real well, put some of the bearing. This is Boca bearing high-speed oil. I use it in all my bearings. But I'm real excited for sealed back plates, man. I'm so glad I'm getting away from the other. I still like the monster trucks, I won't lie. I think they're badass, but just today running this and seeing how much more power this sealed back plate has from the pull starts and the roto starts, I could see it immediately on the first run, and this truck is not even tuned. So I'm excited, man. It had a lot more power. I'm going to work on getting some more motors, maybe a few more pipes, but I don't have anything modded, so I'm not going for a 9886. Let's stick with the 053s for now. Novarossi has, I believe it's a 2090 pipe for off-road. I may try it, the 2090 pipe and header, see what that does. But for now, my main concern is get this one dialed in. Then here real soon, we're going to start working on that truggy platform. I'm definitely going to be buying a new sealed backplate engine. Might buy two. I've been going back and forth with the OS 21, but I don't think it's going to do anything for me, even modded. So I'm going to stick with the 28s. I'll probably get a Nova, and I'll probably get LRP 32. And I'll probably have the 32 modded for my truggy, and I'll put the 28.8 here in the buggy. So again, sealed back plates the way to go. It's like a light went off in my head the minute I ran this thing down the road. I knew it was more power. So it's on, people. It's fucking on, man. So as long as I don't spend my bill money on this shit, I think we're good to go. But like I told y'all before, we get tips in the moving business. So if you move, make sure you tip your mover well. We do appreciate it, and so does the 1/8 scale Nitro community, because I'm gonna buy some more shit with those tips. So anyway, guys, I got a bunch of work to do. I won't get a quarter of what I want to get done this evening, but at least I can get the buggy cleaned up and maybe start on the LST. It's still sitting just as it was from when I brought it back from out of town. So other than that, just like Muggy says, make sure you put your piston at bottom dead center and go with the sealed back plates. You'll be amazed, man. I can't believe the power difference just in this everyday ordinary low C454 with a sealed back plate. It blew me away. Can you imagine what a Nova or an LRP 32 is going to do for me? So stay tuned. We will find those things out. We'll find the answers to that. So all right, guys, have a good evening. Take care.